Hey guys, today I want to talk about overcoming doubt. And when I started thinking about this, I thought, what really is doubt? Because ironically, I think the word doubt, just like even the way it sounds like what it is. I don't know what that's called when that happens, but I think it sounds like what it is. And I was thinking about the times that I have doubted, and I've always told myself, well, maybe it's just a reality check. Maybe I'm just checking in with myself. But very often, I think it tends to be something that if we don't keep in check, gets us down. So let's talk about it for a second, especially those of you who are getting started in design and you are brand new at this. One of the problems with starting anything new, not just being a designer, but anything new, is that you have nothing from your past that will tell you in this moment that this is going to work. Well, that's actually not true. There are probably some things that you've done where you've won, you've gotten over a hump, you've done something amazing that could tell you that you could do this again, right? But there's no design experience, not this specific circumstance of you learning to become a brand new designer, an aspiring designer. There's nothing in your past in that realm that maybe is telling you that you could really kill it in this round, right? And so because of that, there are doubts surrounding whether we can do this, whether we're going to make money doing this, whether we're going to be successful. And what doesn't help anything is that we're in a career that takes a little bit of time to create money. In specifically the way that I teach designers to make money, it takes a little bit of time, which is quite frustrating for designers, right? Because they want to make money right away. But what I find is that designers who don't want to do the hard work of cold calling, freelancing, or either going back to school so that they can go in-house at a design firm, we have to take the time getting the experience, learning to be designers. And that process is cumbered by doubt, right? There are things that make us feel like we can't do it. So I want to talk to you a little bit about this because I personally maybe haven't been experiencing doubt I really never, I shouldn't say this never, but I rarely experienced doubt as a designer because I had so much schooling. I felt like I knew what I was doing. And definitely in the last few years, I've been rather successful in what I've been doing. And I have recently been experiencing doubt in more understanding and making sure that I'm a good leader for my team and my company. And that has been different. That's been a totally different realm of doubt. And a lot of it has been, I've just been noticing it's because I've never done it before, because I've never led a team like this before, because we have departments, which seems so crazy to me. Like we have different teams within the team. We have leadership within each of those teams. And once that started happening, I started doubting, like, wait, am I really a CEO? Can I really take us to the next level so that we can share our message with the world? And when I started experiencing that, I thought, oh, this is the same thing. I know that many of my designers have talked to me that they are feeling a little bit of doubt. This is the same feeling. And I don't know how your guys' feels, but for me, it's like kind of a sinking in the heart. I'm always looking to what my heart is doing. I had a therapist one time who was like, pay attention to what your heart is feeling in this moment, because that usually is a good indication of what my mind is saying to me is very much connected to my heart. And so when I'm doubting, and you can just think to yourself, how do you feel when you're doubting? For me, I can kind of feel my heart sinking. Definitely the thoughts in my head are, who am I to do this? Am I good enough to do this? Some of those types of things. And when I am trying to overcome doubt, I then will flip it on its head and do the thing that I learned from the Gap and the Gain, which I really like, and start listing off what I've already accomplished, how I've already won, so that the doubt just dissipates. And listen, maybe the doubt doesn't fully dissipate for you. Maybe you still feel a little bit of that imposter syndrome. Number one, I want to normalize it. I think everybody feels that. And as long as you know that that's normal to feel that way, it will feel less like you're alone, right? Which is, by the way, the worst feeling you can have. Like, don't feel like you are just alone. In fact, if you can feel like it's a normal part of the process, then you can get through it, right? But then second to that, understanding that it's just a moment in time and replacing those feelings, not shoving those feelings down, but just replacing them with gratitude and the things you've already accomplished to reassure yourself that the one person you need to bet on in this life is you. You are the one person you should bet on because you are in control of nobody else in this world but you. I'm only in control of me, right? Like whatever I decide to do with my day today, whatever those things are, those are what I have control over. So I cannot recommend enough that if you're feeling doubt, to not be discouraged, but instead remind yourself of the normality of that, and then try to replace those feelings or replace the things that are going on in your head with all the things you've already accomplished. Some of you have done phenomenal, amazing things. Some of you have struggled in life. You've had heartaches. You've had hard things happen. And yet here you are going after your dreams. That is brave. That is brave. So keep doing that. Keep going through the process of overcoming doubt by replacing it with all the gratitude and things you've already done before. And you're just going to keep winning. I'm so glad you guys joined me today. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, please subscribe. That really, really means so much to me as we're trying to grow our channels, try to get more people into the world of art, and understand that this isn't just art for art's sake, that you can make money doing this, that you can do something really wonderful with this. And if you are on the podcast, I would so appreciate for you to leave us a review. It really helps. It's the lifeline of podcasts so that other people will come and visit and hang out with us. And I just really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, did you know that you can visit me at makeanddesign.com to learn more about this podcast and join my VIP group for weekly freebies? I can't wait to see you there.